The Athletics continue their trend to become younger as they trade pitcher Sean Manaea and Nick Allen to the Cardinals for Anderson Tejeda and Michael McGreevy. They also trade Elvis Andrews to the Yankees for Randy Vasquez and Michael Beltre, two young guys, for a bench bat for the Yankees. The Oakland A's travel on to one side of Chicago as they go to take on these Chicago White Sox, who are on a roll this year at a 62-41 record. The A's, pretty much out of playoff contention, are looking to have a great debut from their new pitcher Brian Mata, as Dylan Cease, the guy that we were thinking about trading for, is on the mound against them today. You see the lineup heading into this game with the additions, of course, big one being Austin Meadows batting third. Start off the game by Cease hitting Tony Kemp, and then 3-2 Austin Meadows' first chance. Here, he swings at a fastball way inside. Now with two down, Billy McKinney's up, and he gets plunked as well. So Cease trying to work out of this inning now. Dalton Kelly, he hits a very deep fly ball, but it's just foul there. Had a big chance to break open this game in the rain in Chicago, but he could not keep it fair. And then the next pitch, check swings at a fastball inside. Brian Mata making his first start of his career and his first at bat. Tim Anderson hits a deep fly ball to left field right to Austin Meadows. Be out number one as we'll take a look at the Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Up and down pretty much their whole lineup. Jose Abreu is doing good. AJ Pollock's having a great year up there in the Silver Slugger. But then you got some guys like Garcia or whoever it was struggling. It's just an inconsistent lineup. Here, 2 outs. He gets Jose Abreu to ground out to end his first inning of good work for Brian Mata. Heading over now in the top of the second is Anderson Tejeda at his first at-bat. He strikes out against Dylan Cease. Next batter, Christian Pache, also follows the same fate. And then Lawrence Butler, 2-2, 2 down. He also strikes out, so good inning from Dylan Cease. A lot of strikeouts already. I think that's like 4 going in. Here's one of the best hitters in the league right now, AJ Pollock. He takes Brian Mata deep to left, gets by Meadow, and it will be a stand-up double with 1 out. Here at the bottom of the second, AJ Pollock has 26 doubles this year. Was projected to get traded to a team, but the White Sox decided to keep him on the push to the playoffs. Here, Luis Roberts in a 3-2 count hits it right back to Brian Mata. And then Josh Harrison, who's been struggling here, hits a fly ball. Tough play for Christian Pache, but he gets there just in time. 2 good innings of work, only 1 hit allowed so far for the rookie pitcher. Now Shane Langeliers, he comes up for one of his first at-bats in the major league. Hits a good hard ground ball to short. Hoping he can become something as Tyler Soderstrom develops a little bit more. Here Tony Kemp strikes out on a fastball high, making it 2 down. And then Sheldon Noisy, he also strikes out. Cease has at least 6 or 7 strikeouts in the 3rd inning already. Up now is Yoan Moncada, and he strikes out, and that would be Brian Mata's first career strikeout against, another former Red Sox prospect, Yoan Moncada. Here now we jump to the top of the 4th, back to Austin Meadows, 1-2 count. He gets a hard base hit to right field to start off the 4th inning here. Meadows, kind of like the star player on a team that is not good. It's kind of weird. The next batter is Billy McKinney, and he takes a walk. Meadows is hoping to rebuild this team and be the centerpiece around that rebuild. Billy McKinney here for another year. Now Dalton Kelly gets a great hanging pitch to drive, and he just missed it for out number 1. And then 2 down, Christian Pache. Man, his strikeouts are going to be the death of me. Cease has at least 7 now going into this. Next half inning, Brian Mata gets to pitch against Yasmani Grandal. Grandal goes opposite field, and Grandal just does not have the speed so he only gets a very deep single. Here he strikes out A.J. Pollock to make it 2 down on a check swing. He gets out of that inning, then Langeliers. It's a hard ground ball to the left, stopped by Moncada, but the throw will not be in time as Langeliers gets his first hit of the day. Up now is Tony Kemp with 1 down, and he gets a base hit, so now 2 on, 1 down. We will now jump over 3-2 to Sheldon Noisy. He takes ball 4, so the bases are loaded with 1 down, and Austin Meadows coming up to hit. Dylan Cease gets pulled from the game in this situation, as they will go to relief pitcher Jimmy Lambert, who has pitched 3 shutout innings so far, but that's all he has. Meadows doesn't do much, and then Billy McKinney comes up. 2 outs. He hits a hard ground ball to right field for a base hit, which will score 1 and keep the bases loaded, so the Oakland A's take a 1-0 lead here. At the top of the 5th, Dalton Kelly now, bases loaded, hits a hard fly ball to center. Just could not get under the fastball enough to drive it out, but Billy McKinney breaks his tie. Now bottom 5th, Matta against Josh Harrison. Gets a called 3rd strike there. Only 63 pitches for him. Now 3-1 he's up against. I did not see who it was, but it's a ground ball to Tony Kemp and gets out number 2. Yoan Moncada there. And then Adam Engel, I can't see, hits a fly ball. Christian Pache's under it easily. Brian Matta works 5 strong innings, and he's just having a great debut, especially against the White Sox, who are a very good team. He goes to the 6th now. Tim Anderson hits a fly ball to right field, and Billy McKinney will get there in time for out number 1. Larry Garcia now. He hits a deep fly ball to right field. Back at the wall, McKinney plays it off the wall, and it hits the very top of it. Maybe a half inch more, and that ball is gone. Now it's Jose Abreu with 1 down and a runner at second. He grounds out to Tony Kemp. 2 down now. Runner in scoring position. Up comes Yasmani Grandal on a 2-2, 2 out. Matta slightly misses his spot, and Grandal makes him pay for it with a no-doubter to deep right field. That would be Grandal's, I believe, 20th home run of the year, and the White Sox take the lead on the 430-foot homer. Next at-bat, A.J. Pollock strikes out, so just could not do that the at-bat before. He would have worked 6 strong. Here's a 3-2 2-out, or 3-2 no-out. Deep fly ball from Tony Kemp back at the walls. Luis Roberts, and he comes down with the robbery. That would have tied the game here against Kendall Graveman, who hung a slider. But Tony Kemp just couldn't push it far enough, and a great play by Luis Roberts. Now we head over to the next half inning. Deolis Guerra up on the mound, and he hits a fly ball deep left center field. This is Luis Roberts now making it a 2-run game. So he robs the home run to tie it. Then he hits his 19th deep to left field to extend the lead. Now in the save situation, it's Liam Hendricks, former Athletics pitcher, now very good closer. Here's Christian Pache, his first, he's up first in the 9th. Fly ball for out number 1 here. Lawrence Butler has a great at-bat to draw the walk. Winning run at the plate at Shane Langeliers. 1 down, trying to stay out of the double play. And he hits a hard fly ball to center field, but it's caught by Luis Roberts. So now 2 down. And Tony Kemp, 3-1 count. Butler will be on the move here as they call for a hit and run. I guess I lied. But it's a fly ball, deep left center field. Back at the wall is A.J. Pollock. And Tony Kemp has tied the game. He missed it earlier and got robbed by Luis Roberts. But this time Kemp hits it far enough to where it cannot be robbed. Similar pitch, a hanging slider up in the zone. And the Athletics tied the game at 3. Here at the top of the 9th, a blown save for Liam Hendricks, former Athletics closer. And now in the 10th, we got a runner at second and a base running blunder here. I thought the ball was going to get down the line. It did not. Noisy gets tagged out. Meadows is on first with 1 down. Here's Billy McKinney. Gets a ground ball, easy double play, but Abreu throws it into the outfield. So an error will bring the leading run to third base with Meadows. We call upon Zach Jaloff to come in, and he hits a fly ball deep to right field, but it is easily enough to drive in Meadows. So now bottom of the 10th is Lou Trevino. First at bat, he has Eloy Jimenez ground out to Tejeda at short. One down now. Runner is at second. Tim Anderson hits a fly ball. Meadows on the run. He gets the ball there. So two down. Runner at second still. I call upon Leori Garcia, and he swings at a circle change away, and the Athletics pick up the win here in guaranteed rate field. The win goes to, I believe that was Austin Pruitt. The loss will go to Joe Kelly as Trevino gets his 21st save of the year, I believe. 21st save of the year. Tony Kemp wins player of the game with a 2-for-4 day with a home run. Billy McKinney went 1-for-3 with an RBI. Shane Langeliers 1-for-4 with a run. And then Zach Jaloff was 0-for-1, but he got the sac fly as Grandal and Roberts provided all the runs for the Chicago White Sox. We go back to simulating, and we get an offer from the Braves here. Charlie Morton for Frankie Montes. Yeah, not even close. But after the win against the White Sox, we get another chance to close them out here. And Trevino keeps his save. And today we jump to the trade deadline where I make some more trades. Frankie Montes and Jordan Davis for Caleb Killian and Pete Crow Armstrong. Got two prospects for Frankie Montes, and we have traded everyone I wanted to trade. Here is the pitcher we're calling up for that, and it's Ryan Cusick. So he comes over to the MLB, and he will make his debut next game here. The Athletics head over to Los Angeles to take on division rivals, the Los Angeles Angels. Here, of course, is Ryan Cusick's debut against a very good team here in the Angels. You'll see his AAA stats where he didn't pitch too long there. He pitched mostly in AA this year. But he did pretty well in the AAA games that he did play. Here's his first at-bat in the majors, a 2-0 count to David Fletcher. He gets Fletcher to ground out there to Tony Kemp. And we'll take a look at this Angels lineup. They will not be hitting Ohtani as Ohtani's on the mound for them today. But he's also a hitter that's 300 average. So just think about them having 4 300 average batters in a row, and that's usually what they roll with here. Trout, Walsh, I think it was Rendon, Ohtani as well. Here's his first strikeout at the bottom of the second for Cusick. But the Angels have one of the better teams right now, at least hitting-wise. I don't know how their pitching's doing outside of Ohtani, but here's a ground ball to get out of the jam that he was in, 2 on, 2 out. And only allowed 2 hits so far. Matt Duffy, who's been surprisingly well for the Angels this year, hits a fly ball to right center field, and that ball's getting down for extra bases. It'll be an easy stand-up double for Matt Duffy here. Now a 2-2 count to Mike Trout, and he drives one to deep left center field, and that's going to be a stand-up double for him. Duffy with the late start will go home. The throw is just barely not in time as he just missed the tag there. Trout gets an RBI double there. Jared Walsh strikes out looking at a changeup which could have easily been driven out of the park, but I'm okay with it not being that. And then here with another runner at first, it looks like Rendon drew a walk or something, but a fly ball from Max Stassi will get him out of the jam. Here are runners at first, a ball in the dirt. Played great by Langeliers, and thrown out at second base is Taylor Ward. And here you can see Ohtani's pitching well. Cusick was relieved at the bottom of the 6th, so he worked 5 pretty good innings. He did allow 1 run on 5 hits. You can just see we played pretty well, but we couldn't score a run, and then we faced Trout and Walsh with Austin Pruitt on the mound. Yeah, that's basically a back-to-back homer almost every time. We got a situation here with 2 on, but again, just shut down. Ohtani will take the win as Cusick gets the loss in his debut. Angels pick up the win 3-0 as the player of the game goes to Ohtani, who worked 8 in the third and got 11 strikeouts. Simulating some more games here against the San Francisco Giants. We have Trevino going for another save as we pick up a win there. And we actually sweep them in the 2-game series here as I go to look at the stats for us. 8-7 victory, it's pretty good. You'll see Meadows had a 4 RBI homer, so I'm assuming it was a grand slam. Not really sure. Best hitter today was McKinney with a 3 for 5 day, as well as Kemp, I guess, had a 2 for 3 day. But we did pretty well in this game. McKinney, it was actually a home run. I'm assuming a home run away from the cycle. He had a double, a triple, and he had 3 hits total. Did not have a home run. I'm assuming that means he was a home run away from the cycle. Pitching here, Kaprelian did pretty well. Did allow 3. AJ Puck. He allowed 2. And then here in the 6-1 game against Carlos Rondon, out of all the pitchers that we did well against, it was their best one. You see Jaloff got a hit with 2 runs on the day, a 5 RBI day for Chad Pinder, and a 2-hit day for Langeliers. Jaloff had an RBI. Pinder, like I said, had 5 with a home run. Jaloff had a double. Pitching, Rondon and Cobb were the only 2 to pitch for them. They each pitched 4 innings, and Rondon got rocked. Irvin picks up the win as Selman gets. The A's now are looking to take a win here, as it is Chad Pinder against Aaron Loop. And 3-2 2-out runner will be on the move. Pinder hits a line drive, base hit into right field. 1 run will easily score. Pinder's on the second, but we can't get the other run here as Loop did not blow the save yet. Next batter up will be Zach Jaloff. 1-2, 2 outs. Good sinker here, ground ball. There's just a little clip here that I wanted to show that we had a chance of beating the Angels, but just could not finish it off there as they had good pitching performance, and we had 1 very hard hit ball. And Shohei Ohtani wins player of the game with a triple and a single on his resume. Simulating more games now. That was a while ago. Here is the Texas. We simulate, I think, a Houston series, the rest of the Angel series, and the Texas series. We did not win many of those games. I think we picked up a win or 2 in the Houston series. But here you can see a quick comparison of Jaloff and Noisy. Just our team's not hitting well. We're trying to get some bats here. But guys, I want to thank you all for watching this episode of the Oakland A's series. I don't think I simulate anymore. Oh, I do actually simulate, so I'm sorry. We lose 7-2 to Seattle. Here we have a chance to win the game or blow the save. We lose 2-3, and then a 2-9 loss there. And now we just look at the Marlins series. I'm pretty sure I simulated that one too. Kaprelian has a shutout going. He will not get it. He definitely allowed a few runs there. And I think he allowed all 3 of those runs in the 9th before the save came up. No, he did not. Guerra did. But we'll simulate pass up to the Yankees series here as we lose the next game to the Miami Marlins. And then here, Floro's trying to shut us out or close us out, and he does. But I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of the A's franchise. Next episode, we're going to try to finish up, and then the episode after that will be the end of the year. But guys, here are our rankings. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.